Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Cancers. Cancer, we're going to take a look at the person who broke your heart or with whom you have no communication. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my dearest Cancers for their highest and greatest good. Clear messages and guidance, please, for my dearest Cancers, for their highest and greatest good. Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. They're viewing you as the Page of Swords, so they're definitely spying on you, Cancer. And we've got the Four of Cups, so this person is still a little bit blocked. The Four of Cups is also about inaction. So they may not be open to, or they may not be thinking about reaching out anytime soon, but let's see. We have the Tower, Scorpio and Aries energy. So it could be that this breakup or this separation, took you both by surprise, or took one of you, was a shock for one of you. I also feel this person's been going through some pretty major shifts since you've been apart, especially if there's been some time. If there's been like a couple of months or years, this person's gone through some major shifts. But I do feel with the Page of Swords energy, Cancers, that this person definitely checks up on you, checks back on you, checks your social media. The King of Pentacles energy in reverse tells me your person is probably really focused on finances, probably really focused on Seven of Pentacles, like growing something, maybe growing a business, maybe paying off debt. This is somebody that I feel they don't really have a whole lot of time for anything else. Like, I just feel like they're all consumed by either work or like making money, paying off debt, building something. And we have the Temperance energy in reverse. Yeah. So Sagittarius energy coming through really strong. So this person definitely feels the separation. I feel like this person reminisces. Now remember, I'm an intuitive reader, but we have these two people, sharing a bottle of wine, having a good dinner. I feel like this person definitely reminisces a lot about like what you offered them, Cancer. Even just sort of like the more like, just like the times where you two really connected, like good conversations, like having, dinner at home together. I do feel like your person may also be trying to heal something. And it feels financial, like pay off a debt. Of course, they could be healing. It's also possible, I'm getting a message too, they may have had some sort of accident, Cancer. They may be healing from that. So they're viewing you as the Page of Swords. So it's like this person would like to talk to you. Justice card. I feel this person kind of wants to make it up to you after some time. I feel like they've been through some major shifts. I think they're seeing you and seeing what you offered and seeing the connection differently. A lot of my Cancers, you may be single. You may be sort of starting to go out and date. But you're taking care of you. And I love this Justice card because that Libran energy is like somebody who always looks good, looks like, they're taking care of themselves. Just doing your thing, Cancer, and looking pretty good at it, right? This person wants to sort of make it up to you. And the World card, wow. So this person sees a lot of my Cancers. Some of you have experienced some considerable success since you two have parted ways. Because I love this, like she's standing right in the middle of like, I don't know, it could be New York, it could be Tokyo. And she is just like, shining bright. So a lot of you've really been doing a lot of up-leveling. And they're keeping tabs on you, especially if you have a social media platform, Cancer. I'm really loving this energy. You guys, it looks like you're doing really well and they're taking note of it. Now the Four of Cups energy, so it tells me that they're not quite emotionally available. And the High Priestess energy, okay, so maybe this person is going to sort of show up around you in your energy, in your DMs. This person might actually make themselves known by maybe liking photos, or maybe they are going to reach out. Let's see. And we get the Sun card. Yeah, but this person's struggling with making a decision. the King of Cups energy, this person is kind of realizing, Cancer, that they've got a lot of love for you. The Sun card tells me that they're still struggling with whether or not they should reach out. I feel like they want to like run into you, or they wish like you would reach out. That's what I'm getting. But with the High Priestess energy, I feel like this person's learned a lot of lessons since since you guys separated, and it's almost like they want to come and talk to you, or they're seeing you differently. They've definitely experienced some major shifts here, and I think they're kind of missing your love, is what I'm getting. But for a lot of you, they're still kind of healing. And that could either be from this breakup or separation, or it could be from something that's happened since you two were you have been separated. So let's see, Cancer, what else do we need to know about this person? So we do have really strong Pisces energy. We have Leo energy, Libra. We have all the fixed signs. So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio, and Aries here with the Tower. So let's see. We have Woman Holding a Heart. Cancer, this person absolutely still holds a torch for you. This person, I feel, is actually loving you from afar. And I'm getting, for most of my Cancers, this is somebody who you haven't had like a recent breakup with. And we see the Thinking Woman. This person, and that's kind of this wish-washy energy I was getting with that final outcome energy with the Four of Cups, that this person is definitely doing a lot of thinking about, about what you mean to them, what happened in this connection. I also feel too, some of you, I'm getting like they may have had an accident or like some sort of near-death experience or some sort of big shift in their life. And that's sort of making them sort of see things differently. And I just feel like they're just seeing your value more than they ever did. They're thinking about reaching out. Community energy for some of you, that might not be a possibility. They may be with other people, but I do feel this person keeps tabs on what's going on in your life, because to me that's a real gossipy card. And a lot of my Cancers, this person has been having troubles in love, whether they just haven't really ever found anybody to move on, or they've had like short-lived partnerships. I feel like this person's really, really struggling, to be honest, in the love department. And yeah, your person has definitely, it feels like they've been on their own, but I also feel like some of you, this person really has had like some sort of near-death experience. And we get yin-yang energy, and they're kind of seeing, I feel like your person is, whatever they've been through, it doesn't have to be a near-death experience. It could be like a major loss. It could be that somebody in their family has crossed over. It could be like some financial difficulties. But I feel like your person's alone or feeling really lonely. But I don't get that that's why they're seeing you as like, their the yin to their yang. I feel like they're realizing life is short. And I feel like they're really seriously thinking about, have thought about reaching out to you. So we do see yin-yang energy. So you do have a strong soul connection, Cancer. And like I said, for a lot of my Cancers, this is somebody that maybe you broke up with like, maybe 6 months ago, a year, maybe even longer. But the King of Cups energy tells me this person's got a lot of love for you still. So let's see. And for some of my Cancers, truthfully, they may have left the connection, or they may not have, valued the connection, because I feel like they're very focused on money, okay, with that King of Pentacles energy, and they didn't really nurture the connection. Someone has overstepped, and healthy boundaries need to be drawn. Okay, so interesting. So again, maybe, Cancer, this person just wasn't really, showing up for you, is what I'm getting. I feel a lot of my Cancers, you've gone on your way with a very heavy heart. Purify your space, break away from toxic people and situations that don't serve your highest good. So it's an interesting message for you, Cancer. This is, very, a positive message in the sense of, make sure that, that you're healthy, you're balanced. But I feel for a lot of you, this is your person's energy. Like they realize that maybe they've had like an entourage or people around them that just aren't really worth it. Something's happened in this person's life that they're having like a major sort of aha moment about you, and about like what you were bringing to the relationship, to the table, and choose to be with someone who loves you, supports you, and never makes you feel small. So obviously if this person, doesn't or didn't love you and support you and made you feel small, then absolutely it's time to continue on your way. But this person, they are missing you, and they are keeping tabs on you. And they've gone through some sort of awakening about this connection. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go back to them. I mean, you very well, you know, if this person were to come back around, depending on what they did, you may reject them. Some of my Cancers, you've moved on, you're happy. Some of you, you're married, you know, but I feel like if that's the case, this person has had troubles in love. They haven't really been able to find that special someone, or like I said, they've had some difficulties, you know, like just calling in incompatible partners. But truthfully, I think it's because they don't, with that King of Pentacles, they probably don't put in a whole lot of time and effort in relationships. But healing heart, so your person is healing from something. And like I said, for some of you, it's a physical illness, like they've had some sort of near-death experience. And Dragonfly, this person has changed. I'm going to tell you that. This person has done some changing. Do they still have healing to do? Probably. Does that mean that, you know, they're the one for you? Maybe not. But I do think that this person is going to, you may hear with that Community card in reverse, you might hear gossip about this person, or you might hear about what they've been up to. Things are changing for this person. And we get wedding rings. So some of my Cancers, you have found your person. You may have moved on. And this could be, you know, somebody who's, you know, pretty distant, right? But for others of you, we get this wedding rings. Okay, let's see. Some of you were married to this person, and relationship evolving to the next phase, growth. The Chaser, interesting. So Cancer, I feel for some of you, this person, if you're single and they know it, they're going to come in and try to work some magic here and try to either pick up where you left off. They are worried about rejection. And I think for a lot of my Cancers, well, they're worried about rejection. Some of my Cancers will reject this person. I feel this person is worried that they've really messed up. Like I'm seeing this message from another card. You were the best thing in my life. I feel like that's what they're feeling right now because of whatever this Tower moment is as well. And it's causing them to reflect on you, on the relationship, what they've lost. Some of you, this person is going to show up with that High Priestess energy, Cancer, Pisces energy. They're going to just sort of just show up, and they may try to make you an offer here. And with this Butterfly energy and Dragonfly, I feel like both of you have been doing a lot of evolving and changing. So you may not be exactly the same as you were when you were together, if this is a connection that's quite distant or off in the distance. And like I said, some of my Cancers, you have moved on with someone else. But let's see. What does this person want to say to you? We have, each day I think about how it would be like if we were together. One day I will be ready to surrender. Okay, so for some of you, this person, they think about you a lot. And they might be like a self-proclaimed bachelor or bachelorette, or again, they might be building something, building a business, paying off debts and things like that. So it's kind of like they keep kind of pushing it off though. And hurting you hurt me even more. I think that's a major realization this person is having or has had. And I fear that you will never look at me the same. It's hard for me to look at myself in the mirror. For some of you, this person has experienced like some physical changes. That's not going to be for all of you. And take that how it resonates. Just sit with that for a while. But I also feel that this person definitely is worried that maybe you've evolved past them, or you're just because they see you, they're holding you in high regard. They're seeing you as like some sort of brilliant success. And I feel like a fool for losing you. I absolutely feel that from this person, Cancer. I absolutely feel that this person is looking back and feeling foolish on what they gave up on, or where they put their priorities, and it wasn't you and it wasn't this connection. So there's quite a bit of longing here. But again, like for this person, I think for them to reach out, I'm not so sure. We'll see. What are their very next actions towards Cancer, please? Or what else does Cancer need to know about this person and their very next actions? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So tell me, why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Cancer? The Eight of Swords. See, they're in their head. They feel like this is a destined partnership. The Lovers card in reverse. And the Six of Cups. Wow. So, I feel like this person, again, with these messages here, Cancer, it's like 50-50. Some of you, this person is going to get the ball rolling there with the Wheel of Fortune. They're going to move forward with this connection. But the Eight of Swords and the Lovers card tells me some of you, they are sort of stuck. They're stuck in like whatever the consequences of their decision making are. Some of them, you know, they're stuck at a distance. For others of you, they might be stuck in another connection. But this person is very nostalgic and they do daydream about what it would be like to be together. They're missing you. I'm going to tell you, they're missing you. So I want to see, I'm going to pull 2 sets of cards for my Cancers because I do feel like it's 50-50. I want to see potential future outcome here. With this person. What else does Cancer need to know about this person? Twin flame union. So for some of you, yeah, it could be somebody that you feel is, you know, you feel heart, body, mind, and soul. Gemini energy coming through really strong. Falling in love. Sudden feelings that this is the one. I feel like this person is kind of like feeling like you're the one or the one that got away, Cancer. Honest communication. So expect a heart-to-heart conversation. This person wants to have that clarity with you. Again, it's going to depend on your situations here, Cancer. Because like I said, some of you have moved on or you would reject this person if they come back around. Just sort of depends on what happened here. Let's see, for those of my Cancers who, you know, who are moving on or are not going to take this person back, let me just see who's either around you currently or who's coming towards you. And we have somebody who's relaxed, somebody you can feel at ease with, and they're super approachable. We have karmic soulmate, all right. And we get strong earth. Okay, so earth rules the root chakra. A person with strong earth also needs to release any tendency towards rigidity. So again, I mean, it could be just a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming your way. We see that they're kind of relaxed, so they're not that rigid. We do see karmic soulmate, which can mean many different things. To me, it's indication that it's a strong soul tie with somebody possibly new coming your way, or maybe you're already with this person. That this is also an important connection that's going to help you both evolve. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be short term, right? And maybe somebody with Scorpio in their chart, or just an intensity of this person's thoughts and emotions. Somebody who's pretty smart and very focused on you, focused on the relationship. So there's kind of a lot going on here, Cancer. I do feel with the Four of Cups, though, the energy is like, the message is like, you're not the one that needs to be reaching out and trying to mend things here. This person has to sort of get out of their head and decide if they're going to come towards you. And for some of you, if they are with somebody else, if you know they're with a karmic soulmate, they're missing you. And I don't know if that hurts or that helps, but those are the messages that's coming through. All right, so I'm going to leave it here, my dear Cancers. I'm sending you so much love and light. If these messages do resonate, don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. Check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, my dear Cancers. Take care.